foot can't come as high because the knee's pinned on the floor. So we can play a combination of moving the knee slightly out a couple inches and bringing the knee forward and closing the knee. And then we do this just enough time, as she used to do it, just enough time to take my hand to my back pocket, strip the grip, and then come right back to the knee, and then bring our foot right back down to the hip line. And then I just play right here. So now when she goes to move, just not gonna happen. Okay? So keeping that bottom foot trapped, we play with our knee position relative to our partner's knee, and more importantly, is gonna be this foot coming forward. So from here, she is cross shoulder post, and we're playing. As she goes to strip this grip, she goes to bring that foot up, we just stop it right here. Now we go in, touch, we go back in, now we're back to the position where we can go in, start playing right from here. All right, so now let's look at beating the top knee of our partner. All right, now your partner can, obviously she'll have to go to this cross shoulder post, which we discussed. Now with a second hand, they can either try to, most of the time they'll realize that their knee is getting dragged down away from their chest, so they'll try to play a hand fighting game at the wrist. They can also go into a reverse De La Riva. They can do anything they want with that second hand. Doesn't matter as long as we're camping on that far shoulder. Okay, the main thing with this that separates it from just a normal split squat is the constant pressure towards the far shoulder. Okay, and so this constant pressure towards the far shoulder. And also, one thing I forgot to talk about in the last clip was if the foot does come to the hip and we're in this position, then we just quickly step back and stuff it. So the same thing as we did from the high head position. And now, if we're going to look to start beating our partner's top knee, what this position does is it allows me to start playing a game where I can just put weight against my partner's top leg. And now I'm constantly just putting tension, pulling this knee down and away. If at any point from here I see that this knee starts sagging low enough to where I can just shoot my right shoulder forward and get over it, this is the perfect time now to just quickly post the hand and then just move right into chest-to-chest half guard. And now we're beat the top knee. Once we beat the top knee, we can beat the bottom knee pretty easy. Same concept. If you beat one knee, you can beat the other. So we beat the top knee by just rolling the shoulder forward, and then we can quickly go in and jump to half guard. Even if my partner has a reverse De La Riva hook, and she has a grip in the leg, she can't stop me from kicking my foot down and away. I can always do this, all right? It'd be hard for me to pull the leg out because of the connection, but if I can kick straight back and away and across the body, it's her hand versus my leg, and I can always win. So right from here, let's say she has a grip on the ankle this time. Doesn't really make too much of a difference. We just go in, we play right here. Now, right from here, she wants to bring this knee in, start inverting, whatever the case is. So right from this position, we're just going to push that knee down. We just can't. She goes to move me around. It's hard. And then as she goes to extend, we beat that knee with the shoulder. Now, right from here, even though she has my ankle, we just post. We just move to a situation where now we can go in, now we can climb up our partner's body. Okay? So anytime that I can drape my shoulder, anytime that my shoulder line moves beyond my partner's knee, this is all I need. Essentially, it may as well be chest to chest and half guard if I get this position. So right from here, we just come out, foot goes to the hip line, and we just camp. We just constantly dragging this foot away from the chest. Now when she just move me around, it's a hard thing to do, and then we can just fall right into half guard and go to work right from there. All right, so now this time, we go in, we play at the bottom knee. Anytime that we feel like we can drag this knee down and away from the elbow, we can step over the bottom knee, and then we can just run and force my partner into half guard. So right from here, we're camping. We're playing in this position here. Now, right from here, we go through, and we're just constantly pushing this knee down. So that when I feel that this knee drifts a little bit too far down and away, we just take our left knee and we just sweep it in like so. Now, right from here, we just take our right hand and we just come through the inside. We don't go around because she can bring her right knee to right elbow or left knee to left elbow and get caught inside this frame. So right from here, the second we land and we beat that bottom knee, we come inside like so. Now when she goes to beat me, it's a pretty easy thing to take my elbow to the outside and flatten my partner out. So right here, for camping, cross-shoulder post, heads down low. Right from this position, we feel that bottom knee starts to come away from the chest. Right from here, we just move into this position. Now as she goes to beat me, we take the hand to the inside. When she goes to shrimp away, push me away, we just cover the hip, and now we can climb to the upper body and go into all of our half guard passing. All right, so now when our partner looks to go punch and underhooks, it's a little bit different from this position. Because of the fact that I have so much height, I'm not sprawling my leg back. When we're high head camping, if my partner goes to shoot the underhook in, because I'm sprawling and my legs are back, the underhook comes in so strong that a lot of times I end up almost on my face. From this position, because my knee is off the floor and I'm mobile, I'm standing over my partner, I can move a lot faster and I'm more compact. Everything's not in this convex position like it is where my hips are thrusted in and I'm high head. I'm more concave when I'm low head inside camping. We have the advantage of height. So the V-grip in the armpit becomes less important because of the fact that if my partner wants to utilize the underhook properly, understand that what she needs to do is she needs to get my knee to the inside hip. So from here, if we're high head camping, and she goes to punch the underhook in, I don't go to a V-grip. Now, you see from here, all she has to do, even if I put a whizzer in, is make a lower leg shift and push my knee to the floor and scissor her legs. And now, because my legs are sprawled out, it's going to be hard for me to start walking and opening up my knee to her far hip. So from here, when she goes to pinch her left knee down to the floor, when I try to build height with my leg, I just can't do it. And now when she scissors her leg, now she can effectively use her underhook because she has a lower leg shift. All right? When we're here, in this position, now, when she goes to punch the underhook in, I can take my knee, because I have height on my partner, and I can just touch my knee towards my partner's far hip, and I can bow the knee out away from my partner's bottom hip. So when she tries to make a lower leg shift from here, she can't do it. And so the additional height that I have on my partner with the low head inside camping, because of the fact that my hips are higher, my head's low, my hips are high, it makes it much easier for me to defend her underhooks coming into place. So there's two ways that we can do this. We can do it either with a V-grip in the armpit, and we can force my partner into half guard, or we can do it with a leg lift, where I just lift my partner's leg up so that she can't start bringing the knee down towards the floor and moving into a lower leg shift. She needs this, I need this. So let's take a look at both. So right from here, we go into this low head camping position. Now, right from here, she tries to go in and shoot the underhook in. First thing we can do is go underhook like so, or go V-grip like so. So now as she goes to move, we just push that bottom knee down and we just run into half guard, where now we have that V-grip. We can go cross shoulder, put everything in place, and then climb up. So we can use a V-grip, where from here, as she has to punch that underhook in, goes to wrestle up, we just beat her in this position. And now as we both go to work, I win every time. Now we can go in, pass in a variety of ways here. All right. Second, if I feel like, let's say I missed the V-grip. So what I want to do is she goes to punch the underhook in. As she goes to punch it in, she goes to come up. What I want to do is I want to be here. But sometimes I miss, and the V-grip, I get too high, whatever the case is. Whenever I see this, we just grab our partner's leg. Now as she goes to get up, we just take our left knee to our partner's hip, and we just take a big swinging motion where we open everything up, and we flatten our partner's hips and back out. Now when she goes to use the underhook, because she can't scissor the legs, it allows me to put my V-grip in. Now we can go into position to go in and start passing from here. So right from here, we either one, use a V-grip. So we're inside camping, we're playing here. As she goes to use the underhook, we beat our partner. Two, this time, she goes to use the underhook, I'm a little bit late. Yeah? We just pick that leg up, and as she goes to use the underhook or wrestle up into me, go ahead, we just walk, everything down. So it doesn't have to look perfect, it doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to work. The whole thing is that I build height, I get my left knee to her near side hip, and then I flatten her out. In order to use this underhook, she needs to start building her own height. If she can build height from here, she can use the underhook effectively. All right? So what I want to do is I want to take that ability for her to build height away. So as she goes to get up, we make it hard. And now we can go in and go to work. So one more time. I say I'm camping. I missed the V grip, cross shoulder. I missed the V grip from here. She goes to get up. We just lift the leg. We circle towards the hips. And now we're in half guard, ready to work.